Hello, ladies, and welcome. Today I'm going to be reading from the book Ne Sais Quoi by Devoreax Walton, known here on YouTube as The Modern Lady. This is definitely a book you should get if you're truly looking to refine yourself. This book is very well written with lots of great tips, and I highly recommend it. Before I get started, I'll go through the table of contents for you. There are 14 chapters broken down into 6 parts, and they are Part 1, Confidence. Chapter 1, Mastering Your Mindset. Chapter 2, Graceful Self-Discovery. Chapter 3, Choosing Happiness. Part 2, Care. Chapter 4, Personal Style. Chapter 5, Beauty Routine. Chapter 6, Healthy Habits. Part 3, Charm. Chapter 7, Compelling Character. Chapter 8, Polished Presence. Chapter 9, Social Graces. Part 4, Competence. Chapter 10, Standard of Excellence. Chapter 11, Career Success. Part 5, Composure. Chapter 12, Captivating Communication. Chapter 13, Overcoming Difficulty. Part 6, Class. And the last chapter, Chapter 14, Everyday Elegance. And I'm going to read this little line she has here before the chapter page or the content page. To any woman who has ever dared to keep her heels, head, and standards high, your light shines in this world of darkness. So the part that I'm going to read from the book, I've decided to read Part 3, Charm, Chapter 7, Compelling Character. I really like this chapter because she has what is known as a decorum code. And as I read through, you'll learn exactly what the decorum code is. So I'm going to get right into it. Chapter 7, Compelling Character. Character, not circumstances, makes the person. Booker T. Washington. Character is your ability to live elegantly every day, exhibit behavior and good taste, and be courteous to others. Your character is difficult to measure and impossible to touch, but it is easily recognized and always sincerely felt by others because your character drives your behavior and interactions. Your character allows you to operate, say, and do things in accordance with your beliefs and to be thoughtful in your actions instead of being rash. A life with je ne sais quoi includes applying morals and values to your daily life in a way that makes you fascinating and attractive to others. You think before you speak and are careful to be courteous with others at all times. Actions speak louder than words. Often in life, what you do matters more than what you say. As the old saying goes, talk is cheap. As you make decisions throughout the day, it's helpful to rely upon a confirmed set of standards, particularly in difficult decisions when you might struggle with deciding how to respond or react during a conflict. A set of standards can guide you to take the best course of action. This is what I call your decorum code. The decorum code is a set of values that serve as the standard you live by. The decorum code you create for yourself and abide by is personal to you, and it is an authentic expression of your individual values. In life, you can either stand for something or fall for anything. The decorum code that you create serves as the foundation for every potential decision you make, word you say, or action you take. Your decorum code is based on life principles that you select as the most pertinent to you. Instead of personality traits or hobbies, your decorum code includes your fundamental beliefs. The decorum code is far deeper in meaning and application than a list of personality traits because your beliefs determine who you are and how you live your life. This is your opportunity to make a commitment to yourself regarding how you define your character. The qualities about you that describe the essence of who you are as a woman. Before establishing your personal decorum code, let's explore a variety of core values that you could potentially include: respect, integrity, honor, compassion, dependability, courage, perseverance, and loyalty are just a few of the endless core values you can incorporate into your decorum code. Each value is absolute. You either live according to it or you don't. You can't be somewhat respectful or sometimes courageous. You either treat people with respect or you don't. You either live courageously or you don't. And then she has them broken down into different sections. The first one she has here is respect. And she has respect is the consideration for others and yourself. She has little, I don't want to say like a sentence kind of in between the paragraphs that kind of stands out before she goes into detail. The next one is integrity. Okay, and I think I'll read a little bit of this section. Integrity plays a significant role in everyday life. What do you do when you think no one is watching? What do you say about people when they aren't in your company? A woman with integrity values honesty and always strives to be truthful. Living with integrity is a matter of consistently being truthful and living in alignment with who you want to be. When you don't live with integrity, you can have a physical response to alert you when you lack it. For example, upon ordering one David Yurman Cable Classics bracelet with diamonds, you receive 2 in the mail. You take the box, receipt, and the 2 bracelets and drive to your local David Yurman store to return the second bracelet. In this situation, you had the integrity to return the extra bracelet instead of keeping an item you didn't pay for. No one may have known or noticed that you received a second bracelet for free, but living honestly requires you to live by truth instead of deceit or deception. Living with integrity plays a large role in everyday life because at home, at work, and with family or friends, you have to be accountable to yourself without someone always peering over your shoulder. Okay, I'm going to go down a little bit more here. And it just says integrity is doing what is right, not what is easy. And there's more written about integrity. And then the next section is honor, and I'll read some of that. Honor refers to fairness, being just, and abiding by rules and standards that are established. When something is fair, it is unbiased. Generally speaking, laws and rules aim to be fair and just, providing guiding principles for actions that are acceptable and not acceptable in society. As an honorable woman, you have the moral strength to elevate a situation and decipher when some laws or rules are unjust and happen to be biased. Carrying yourself with grace lends itself to leading an honorable life. In every situation, doing what is fair requires you to follow logic and facts instead of prejudice and opinions. Maintaining your sense of honor means you are consistently living justly and you never waver, even when doing so comes at the expense of comfort or convenience. Okay, and I'm going to skip ahead a bit. Honor applies fairness and equality to every person and circumstance. Honor, like integrity, is easy to exemplify in situations when it works to your favor and is the comfortable and convenient option for you to choose. But the truth of the matter is that living honorably means you are consistent in your choices to be fair and just at all times. The next section is compassion. Compassion refers to the awareness of understanding and ability to share concern and sensitivity for others. Also known as empathy, compassion is always appreciated and highly valued. When you display concern and care for someone suffering or facing a misfortunate circumstance, you are exercising compassion. And I'll skip ahead a little bit. Your ability to show kindness to others during difficulty is a measure of your ability to give grace to people during a time of need. Everyone deserves grace, which is the kindness and generosity to emotionally, mentally, and spiritually have support through conflict and adversity. When you give grace to others by showing compassion, you also pay it forward for yourself to receive compassion when you need it most. Compassion is giving kind concern to others during times of difficulty. Kindness is cherished most when it's unexpected. Showing compassion requires you to go the extra mile by doing something from the goodness of your heart. Because people don't ever expect compassion, you are giving them a beautiful gift that brightens their day during a difficult time. I often wonder what type of world we would live in if everyone gave compassion freely to one another without expecting anything in return. The next one is dependability. Dependability refers to the ability to fulfill all the commitments you make. Being dependable is displayed through your actions. If you are trustworthy and reliable, people know they can rely upon you to do what you commit to doing. The practice of dependability can either open new doors or close off opportunities for you. People enjoy being around others that they know they can count on, instead of people that are fickle and flaky. Okay, I'll skip down a bit. Dependability empowers your word to be your bond. It is what you do, not what you say. If you make a commitment and don't deliver, you let yourself and others down, showing you can't be trusted and shouldn't be taken seriously. Every commitment, big or small, is important. After promising or committing to something, being dependable means that you will get it done. There are no excuses or exceptions once you make a commitment. The next section is courage. Courage refers to the ability to find strength and overcome something that is difficult or frightening. In most cases, you must be exercising courage anytime you have integrity, are respectful, or are honorable. It can be difficult to live a life with integrity, respect, and honor because, as previously mentioned, the importance is on doing what is right, not what is comfortable or convenient. Courage is the inner strength that helps you to perform challenging tasks, what you may at times think are impossible tasks, to achieve ultimate greatness. Okay, I'm skipping ahead a bit. The next section is perseverance. Perseverance refers to your unwavering ability to overcome difficulties and achieve success. The accomplishment of an objective or purpose. The way you define success is ultimately up to you. Success isn't about having a closet full of Chanel bags or driving a BMW convertible, but it is about you setting a goal or objective for yourself and being able to achieve it. Perseverance kicks in when you have to push through a challenge in order to reach your success. Okay, and I'm skipping ahead again. The next section is loyalty. Loyalty refers to giving constant and unwavering support or allegiance to a person or organization. Loyalty is expressed whether the recipient is aware of the allegiance or not. In most social relationships, there is an assumption that people are loyal. Friends, colleagues, and acquaintances assume that everyone is loyal to one another. However, true loyalty is hard to find. Okay, I'm going to skip ahead a bit. So then towards the bottom of this section, she has loyalty and respect go hand in hand. When you are loyal to someone, you respect them. Being considerate of others includes non-judgmental help and encouragement. When you are loyal, you hold yourself to a higher standard. True friends are loyal friends. They continue to encourage and stay present in the lives of the people they care about, even when situations are difficult or challenging. Loyalty is invaluable and an extraordinary bond shared between people that care, comfort, cheer, and celebrate with others through the ups and downs in life. The next section is reputation management. Your character, the values that you believe in and live by, shape your reputation. This is the influence and true power of core values. A person can say anything under the sun, claiming to be respectful or loyal, but your actions display to others who you truly are. It's easy to say you are elegant, dependable, and compassionate, but the choices you make on a daily basis ultimately define you. Okay, I'm going to skip down a little bit more. Or actually, I'll finish out this section. What you do on a regular basis defines your character. Your reputation is not only essential but influential. The reputation you have precedes you. Upon mentioning your name in a conversation, someone has a thought or idea about who you are if they have met you or crossed paths with you before. Your reputation motivates how others think and feel about you. If someone wants to date you, hire you, or invite you to join an organization, your reputation plays a role in whether or not they actually will. Opportunities for you are either opened or closed because of your reputation. How you treat others says a lot about you and your character. Your future truly lies in the hands of your reputation. When you live with je ne sais quoi, according to your decorum code, you are proactively managing your reputation. You are deciding who you want to be and how you want others to perceive you, then living your life to be in alignment with those values so you can control your reputation. Okay, and I'm going to stop here, ladies. And let me see, the next section is the end of the section, but she has actionable advice at the end of each section. So I'll read the actionable advice to you here. You can create the reputation that you want to have by cultivating the values you want to be known for. Take a moment and write in your journal how you want to be described when you aren't in the room. What do you want to be known for? What values? How will you treat people? How will you handle and manage stressful situations? Describe yourself in a paragraph or two. And I'm going to stop here because she goes on a bit more with this exercise. And she also has a page where you can write out your decorum code. She has a script in here where you can fill in the words that you want to be used to describe you. And she has, you should do a decorum code annual review each year, review yourself. And at the end of this chapter, she has, and it's at the end of each chapter, she has chic character secrets. So I'll read those before closing out the chapter. Your character governs what you think, say, and do based on your beliefs. To be elegant and empowered, decide who you want to be and live your life according to those principles. Write your decorum code in both your journal and on a separate piece of paper, keeping the document stashed in a location that is easy to access. Read your decorum code daily to refresh and remind yourself how to live gracefully and in all encounters, both the good and bad. Okay, so and then I'm going to close out, and that is the book Je ne sais quoi by Devoreax Walton. And again, she's here on YouTube as the Modern Lady. She has a really nice channel, and I recommend that you check that out as well. And again, I do highly recommend this book. I really enjoyed it, and I hope that you enjoyed this review. Thank you.